Today we will continue with lesson number 2 of physics of class 6th, physical quantities and measurement. It is part 3 of lesson 2nd and video 13. You are able to see what it is: 30 ml or 26 gram. Something they have written. What it is? They have given quantity of given substance. Today in this video we will discuss about quantity of matter, that is known as mass. How we can measure. Measurement of mass. Concept of mass. What is mass? Mass, it is quantity of matter present in an object. Mass is a physics term, but in everyday uses, mass of the object is often referred to as its weight. So when we say weight of a book 50 gram, it means its mass is 50 gram. Suppose we have taken the stone and the weight of the stone is 50 kilogram. Then it means the mass of the stone is 50 kilogram. Activity in the book they have given to study the concept of mass. We will take two inflated balloons which weight the same and tie them on a horizontal rod equidistant from the center. We will find that rod is straight. Prick one balloon. We will find that pricked balloon side rises up. This is because when the balloon is pricked, the matter in the balloon, that is air, escape, making the side lighter. Measurement of mass. Mass can be measured by following devices: beam balance, electronic balance. Beam balance, it is very simple device commonly known as taraju, which is used by shopkeepers and vegetable sellers to weight the articles. It has straight horizontal beam supported in the center on a pivot. Two pans of equal mass hang at equal distance from the center. The object is placed in one pan and standard weight are placed in another pan till the beam become horizontal with the pointer at the center. Using a beam balance, ensure that both arms of beam balance are of equal length and the pans are also of equal mass. When there is nothing in the pan and the pan is held from the center, the pointer marks 0 and the beam is horizontal. In tarazu or beam balance, we use such sort of standard weight for measuring the weight of the object. See this activity to measure mass using a beam balance. Here they have given one diagram of beam balance. Place the given object on left pan. Now place standard weight on right pan. Add or remove standard weight till the pointer points vertically up to 0 mark, or swing equally both the sides of the 0 mark. In this position, sum of the standard weight on the right pan give the mass of the object. Second measuring device of mass, electronic balance. Electronic balance gives accurate measurement. It has flat surface to place an object. Mass of the object is electronically measured and displayed on LCD screen. Electronic balance is very sensitive and can be used to measure very light as well as heavy object accurately. Electronic balance is often used to measure one's weight at home. It is also used by goldsmith to measure very small quantities of gold and silver. It is also used at airport and railway platform to measure heavy weight using an electronic balance. LCD screen of an electronic balance should display 0 when there is no weight placed on it. Unit of measurement should be correctly selected based on what is being measured. For example, for measuring sugar, set the unit as gram, and for measuring the weight of suitcase, we will set weight of kilogram. The object is placed on upper surface. We know units play important role for the measurement of anything. So in case of mass, which units we use? Milligram, small mg symbol I have written, gram, small g, kilogram, small k, small g, and highest one, quintal, small q. Now conversion between unit of mass, how we can convert? 1 quintal, that is equal to 100 kilogram. 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram, and 1 gram equal to 1000 milligram. In this way, we can convert unit of mass. Now some numericals they have given. So let's do this. Convert the following units of mass into grams. 28 kilogram. We know 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram. So 20 kilogram equal to 28 into 1000. So answer will be 28,000 gram. In this way, we convert 28 kilogram into 28,000 gram. Second, 3 kilogram, 200 gram. Once again, we know 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram. So in this case, we will convert this 3 kilogram into gram first, then we will add 200 gram. So 3 kilogram, first we convert it into the gram form. It will be equal to 3000 gram after multiplying it with 1000. So 3000 plus 200 gram. The value will be 3200 gram. In this way, we convert 3 kilogram 200 gram into 3200 gram. Second numerical, convert 3500 milligram into gram. We know 1 gram equal to 1000 milligram. So we will divide 3500 with 1000 because we have to change milligram into gram. So we cut 2 zeros, then 35 by 10, we get answer 3.5 gram. We convert 35 by 10 into decimal form. In this way we convert 3500 milligram into gram. What is this? Yes, this is clock. For which purpose we use clock? To see time. So our next topic is measurement of time. Concept of time. Time is an important aspect of our life. All our daily activities from morning till night are centered around time. Measuring time is of great importance to us. Today, we measure time by using clocks and watches. But in the past, when there were no clocks, people used to measure time by the movement of nature, of natural objects like the sun, stars, and the phases of moon. They would associate time of sunrise as daytime and sunset time as the night time, and the time between one sunrise to the next as one day. They would associate the time taken from one full moon to the next as one month. Ancient measuring devices could not measure small time interval like minutes and seconds. This because possible with the invent of clocks and watches. Measurement of time. Accurate measurement of time help us in coordinating our daily activities. We can measure time or time interval by using clocks, watch, or stopwatch. By clock, watch, or stopwatch, the time can be measured in hours, minutes, and seconds. Clocks and watches are used to measure time of the day, while stopwatch is used to measure time interval between two events. Reading time from a clock or watch. Present day clocks and watches give time either in 12 hours display or 24 hours. Now let's discuss. In a 12-hour clock, time is expressed in 12 hours. A 12-hour clock has two needles, is called hour needles, and the longer needle is called minute needle. Some clocks have third needle called seconds needle also. Hour's needle complete one round in 12 hours, while minute needle complete one round in 1 hour. The second needle complete one round in 60 seconds or 1 minute. A day starts from midnight and the end of the next midnight it has 24 hours. From 12 o'clock midnight to 12 o'clock noon is taken as AM. Ante-meridian means before midday. From 12 o'clock noon to 12 o'clock midnight, it is taken as PM. Post meridian means after midday. In 12 hours clock time till noon is written as small a dot small m dot, ante-meridian. And afternoon it is written in small p and m dot, post meridian. Example, 8 a.m. means 8 o'clock in the morning, while 8 p.m. means 8 o'clock in the evening. 24-hour clock. In 24-hour clock, the time is expressed in 4 digits. The day starts at midnight at 12 o'clock. Begin with 0 hours and ends at next midnight at 24 hours. In 24 hours clock, first 2 digits on left express hours of the day and next 2 digits express minute of the day. For example, 8:30 in 24 hours clock, it means 8:30 a.m. Mean 20 hours 30 minutes, it represent or means 8:30 p.m. Under 24-hour clock system, day begin at midnight with the 0 and the last minute of the day begin with 23 hours 59 minutes and ends at 24. This. The hours are written in continuation from 0 hours at midnight till 24 hours next midnight. As we know, one day has 24 hours. Afternoon time is calculated by subtracting 12 from 4 digit. Example, suppose we have time in 24-hour clocks 16 hours 45 minutes. What it means? We will subtract 12 from it. Answer, it means time is 4:45 p.m. The arrival and departure timing of trains and aeroplanes are expressed in 24 hours clock. Some simple steps to convert 24 hours time to 12-hour time in AM and PM. If the hours is exactly 12, then count it as PM time. If hours is 0, then change into 12 and count it in AM. If hours is greater than 12, then subtract 12 hours and count it as PM time. Minutes never change. Never change when changing 24 hours and 12 hours. Suppose in 24-hour clock, 4 digits are visible like this, 18.30. We want to convert it in form of AM and PM. What we will do? We will subtract 12 from it. Then what answer we will get? 6:30 mean it is PM timing. Digital watches. Digital watches have a digital display of time and can show the time of the day depending on the setting done in the watch. If the display is set for 12-hour time, then watch directly show the time in number with AM and PM marked next to it. If display is in 24 hours time, then the watch show timing in hours and minute. 16:32. It means 4:32 PM. Stopwatch. Stopwatch is used to measure the time interval between two events. It can be started at the beginning and stopped at the end of an event. Hence, it is used to measure time interval between two events such as sports race, a laboratory experiment, or any activity. Stopwatches used in laboratory can measure the time interval accurately up to 1 second. However, the digital stopwatches used in sports events can measure accurately up to 0.001 second. A stopwatch used in laboratory may look like a 12-hour clock, but it has marking from 1 to 60, signifying the time in minute and further division into seconds. Is generally used to check the monitor the time interval between laboratory experiment. Some stopwatches give a direct digital display of time interval in minutes and seconds. Highly calibrated digital stopwatches can display the time interval in milliseconds. Also, such watches are used in sports events. In activity 4, they draw the table of 4 students, those who participate in 100-meter race, and they measure the time interval taken by each participant in the game using stopwatch. Units of time. And everybody know what are the units of time? Hours, minutes, and seconds. And we can convert these three from one unit to another. Symbols for the unit: second, small s, minute, small min, hours, small h. How we can convert one unit to another? 1 day 24 hours, 1 hour equal to 60 minutes, 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Numericals convert the following into minutes. First one, 300 second. We have to convert it into minute. So we know that 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Then 300 seconds will be equal to 300 by 60. Cut 0. Read the table of 6. We get 5 minutes. In this way, we convert a 300 second into minute. Now we have to convert 2 hours into minute. So 1 hour equal to 60 minute. Then we will convert 2 hours into minute. We multiply 2 with 60. We get the value 120 minutes. 1 hour 5 minutes. It is already given in minute. We have to change 1 hour first in minute. So we know 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So 1 hour 5 minutes equal to 60 plus 5 equal to 65 minutes. In this way, we convert 1 hour 5 minutes into 65 minutes. Now we have to change 1 day into minute. We know 1 day equal to 24 hours. 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. Then what we will do? First, we convert 24 hours into minute. 24 hours equal to 60 into 24. In this way, we convert 1 day into minute. 1440 minutes. In second numerical, we have to change the given unit into second. 40 minutes, we know 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So, we will multiply 40 with 60 and we convert 40 minutes into 2400 seconds. Second 1 hour. 1 hour equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Then we multiply 60 with 60. We get 3600 seconds. Now we have to convert 2 hours 10 minutes into second. So 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. Then 2 hours into minute first. Afterward, we convert minute into second. So 120 minutes equal to 120 into 60. We get 7200 seconds. Now the given numerical is 2 hours 10 minutes. So 2 hours 10 minutes equal to 7200 plus 600, which is equal to 7800 seconds. Now this 600 why I have written, because we changed 10 minutes also in second. How we will change 10 minutes in second? We know 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So 10 multiply with 60, we get 600 seconds. At the end of the numerical, we will plus 7200 and 600 and we get 7800 seconds. Test yourself too. Amount or quantity of matter is an object is called its mass. Second, dash and dash used to measure mass, electronic and beam balance. 3500 grams is equal to dash kilogram 3.5. Dash device is used to calculate interval between two events. Stopwatches. Dash is the unit of time, hours, mass and second. You have to practice all the numericals in notebook. Thank you.